Hello, my beautiful collective. My name is Calum. I'm an empath, a psychic, an oracle of sorts. We're going to get a tarot reading out for you today. This is going to be a very specific message for a very specific person. So if this doesn't resonate, just take what does and discard the rest, or this might just not be your video. This is like a really... I've never channeled an energy like this. I did a little bit of just channeling, writing notes about what I was getting from this. This is going to be a doozy to an extent. Before we get started, I'm going to ring this bell. If you have a sound sensitivity, you might want to turn your volume down. It can be a little loud. But I'm going to ring it in 3, 2, 1. I ring the bell so that we can just clear the energy, get us off on even footing, release any negative energies from around us. And in their place, I invite entities of the highest order to deliver a message of love and light and to help guide you along your path. Now, this energy is a little but we'll feel it out. I feel like there's a purpose. So I almost didn't want to record this video, but I'm just going to get it out. So I had a vocabulary word come through on my phone before I started recording this, and it was transmigrate, to move or settle in a new location. I also got 333, something about star energy, the imagery of spiders, also slaying the serpent. I had a dream the other night where I was literally having like a duel with this giant serpent. I was quite literally slaying it with a sword. I don't know, that could resonate for you in some sort of way. But I feel like this may speak to some kind of energy where you're up against some kind of great opposition, and you're having to kind of muster some bravery, some courage. I didn't know what this word meant, but filibuster came through, which is an action such as a prolonged speech that obstructs progress. And then I channeled wedding day, windmills, 11, the term unregistered. I also got roller coaster ride, from settling to unsettled, and Wendigo. So this energy is all over the place. I don't really know what to make of that yet. I don't know what this is speaking to. It feels like it's giving Wedding Crasher, like somebody's true colors showing right before it's too late, kind of vibe. I don't know. We're gonna pull some cards and get to the bottom of this. I think I'm gonna start with a Wicca Oracle card. Just so we can get a general theme, so we can better dissect what this is, because I don't necessarily know that it's about a physical wedding, or if this is more speaking to that act of signing a contract before it's too late. The term from settling to unsettled really gives us some imagery to work with. But let's just see what comes out. This shirt is great for this mic because it stays in place, but it's really close to my collar, and it's fucking making me claustrophobic. Which almost feels resonant to this message. It literally feels like somebody's confining themselves to a space that they don't belong in. I don't know. An energy of feeling like they're being choked. I really don't want this on my neck right now. This is awful. I'm going to take this necklace off, because it's not helping. Ah, get off of my neck. Sorry. Give me just one moment. Dude, this is ridiculous. Oh my goodness. That's a little better. Alright, let's pull a Wicca Oracle card. We have two cards. On the Throne of Sacrifice, card number 13. Focus. Yeah. And Game of Mirrors, card number 23. Okay. Let's see. Let's read these. On the Throne of Sacrifice. True glory is taking responsibility with valor and dignity. At the height of power, we understand that it comes at a cost. Duty is an honor that goes hand in hand with gratitude for the opportunity to make a contribution to the world. The kingdom he governs is not his, and it is not ours. One head has fallen, and another will fall. The shed blood of those who were before feeds the mandrake, because every sacrifice is growth. Cycle of death and rebirth. Death of cycles. Interesting. The oracle is accept new burdens. This will require you to sacrifice your time, your life, and your energies. You are doing it because you are able to change things for the better, for yourself and for others. The key is in responsibility, the magic words are in sovereignty, contribution, and the power is in personal glory, fruitful sacrifice, magical power. It almost feels like doing the hard thing. Maybe taking some kind of action that you're scared to, that you don't really want to. The Game of Mirrors. Everyone is their own future, their own present, and their own past. They are nothing but projections, multiple reflections of the possible and the impossible in the mirror of infinity. Exploring the power of imagination and mental projections allows the magician to recognize ghosts that do not belong to him. Visualize the future you want and simply create it. Do not let your dreams be influenced by others. Create your own reality in the best of all possible worlds. The world is what you represent about yourself. There is no inside, there is no outside. The tool is a mirror, the keys in reflection, and the magic words are mind and observation, and the power is in trance and astral projection. I have some things that I'm thinking about this, but I'm going to pull some tarot so we can get more into like the weeds of this. Yeah, I wouldn't get too caught up on the channeled messages, because sometimes imagery is only there to get the idea across of what the feeling is. Think of it as metaphor more than like a staple. But I feel like that's going to resonate for whoever this is for. But let's tell me more about this energy, Spirit. The Emperor. Again, that energy of like taking action of your own life, making a choice that you know will benefit you in the long run, being that emperor of your world, being the person with the heavy hand, the one that's able to make the tough call, or be victim to the Emperor. We have the Six of Pentacles. And then we have the Chariot. The Chariot and the Lovers. Fuck, maybe this is wedding day energy. I don't know. The Chariot and the Lovers. I want to know more about the Six of Pentacles, because something in me, when I see this card, along with the Emperor and everything that we're talking about, it feels like there's something that you need to say. There's some kind of, like, I want to say an offer that needs to be made because of the Six of Pentacles kind of energy of, like, sharing something. We have the Knight of Wands, so it might be like this desire to pursue something or someone. It's like, this is literally, it's giving like stopping someone at the altar and being like, I don't. Like, being the one rejection to the wedding. This is crazy. I'm not really the type to say like, yeah, go crash a wedding, but I don't know. Maybe take some time to think about this and think about what it is you're doing here. How important it is that you are doing this thing. And again, this is all imagery. I feel like it's going to come around in the end. So I'm just going to like be patient with this and see where it goes. The King of Wands just came out. The King of Wands. We have the High Priestess on the bottom of the deck. The King of Wands is clarifying the Six of Pentacles. Can I get one more to clarify the Six of Pentacles? Why the King of Wands? What is this about? What is this for? Temperance. Interesting. And Temperance came out at the 11-minute mark. And I only mention that because 11 came through. Not necessarily 11-11, which it is right now, but just this energy of 11, which ones signify some kind of beginning. But 11 is also like a very mental number, as far as I'm aware. Like it's very mindset oriented. It can speak of like new beginnings in a way, but like I kind of see it as like a reset kind of number, to an extent. I could expand on that, but I don't know. With the Six of Pentacles and the King of Wands, it's like and how the Game of Mirrors was talking about like creating this reality that you desire. With the Six of Pentacles and the King of Wands, it very much feels like it's emphasizing that point of like knowing what you want, and you have something in your hands that you can use to create this reality. And with Temperance, it's like the only way to find balance in moving forward is by sharing this thing. And with the Chariot and the Lovers, I don't know. It feels like it's giving Wedding Crasher kind of energy. This is wild. I've never channeled into something like this. I hope this is making sense so far. Tell me about the Chariot and the Lovers. Judgment. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is like, how much do you want it? Is what I'm hearing. This is crazy energy. What the fuck? I'm not usually this kind of reader. I don't like reading into like super dramatic energies, but this is crazy. I've never had something like this come through. The Queen of Pentacles? Like low-key? Like, I don't even know. I'm seeing like a reality show kind of situation where it's like it's like you're the one who shall not be named. There's like some kind of essence of like, with the Queen of Pentacles coming out, it's like this energy of being like, nobody wants to fuck with you, because you're like so, I just keep hearing you're that bitch. And it's like you showing up to this situation is going to tear something down. I don't love this energy, mostly because like low-key my ego is threatened by it, and I feel like that's kind of what the people, wherever you're bringing this offer, that whatever like wedding that you're crashing, it's going to be like, I'm getting like, you walk in and people are like, oh, I don't even know what to make of this. This is coming so out of nowhere. We haven't heard anything about this energy in the past couple weeks. I don't know. Maybe there's a wedding that you're crashing. And if not a wedding, it's like some kind of ceremony where it's like, no, this is all wrong. I want to know more about this, like, from settling to unsettled energy. Because it does feel like you're if it like I again, the idea of a wedding I feel like is to emphasize the severity more than like an actual physical wedding. So I think there's more this idea that like you are, it's not like putting someone in their place, but I mean slaying the serpent. It's like revealing to someone um what they're really contributing to, what is like going on behind the scenes. Um yeah. Tell me about From Settling to Unsettled. What's this about? There's also that energy, that imagery of spiders with the King of Swords. And that's make like, I don't really know the significance of that, but I'm seeing like a red and black tarantula, or I guess not red, like you know those orange and black tarantulas, like the very, I feel like that's such a stereotypical imagery. But see, with that imagery as well, orange is the color of the sacral chakra. And with red and black, it almost feels like this energy of, especially with it being a tarantula. Tarantula's dens are not only like there's spider webs in these dens, they are like the most, um, like I don't know if you've seen tarantula dens, but they're like literal tunnels underground that are just filled with cobwebs. And if anything goes in there, it gets stuck. Um, Aside from predators, some predators, but it's giving this energy of like entrancing someone with this like sacral, very sexual energy. And like with that, it's like catching someone in like a love spell kind of thing, like false promises I'm hearing. um Very icky. I don't know. I don't know. But we have the King of Swords. From Settling to Unsettled. King of Swords. And the King of Swords, it's making, oh, and the Queen of Swords. It's making me think of this like shadow aspect of the King of Swords, where he knows how to take advantage of someone's like tunnel vision in a way. And with the Queen of Swords as well. Um, oh, it's giving gaslight in a way. Hold on. We're gonna get more. The Three of Chalices. Oh, Three of Chalices. Sorry. I put it in cinematic mode, and maybe this will force me to like let you guys see the cards a little more. And the Nine of Wands was under that. And again, on the Nine of Wands, there's this like energy of camouflage. He's like hiding in the bushes. Um, the Nine of Wands usually speaks of like preparedness. Like he's camouflaged because he's ready to like pounce. He's ready to take some kind of, he's prepared for anything that comes his way. Three of Chalices with that is interesting. Tell me about the Queen of Swords. Can I get... Oh, the moon. I don't know. It feels like there's some kind of energy where a person is maybe suppressing some kind of emotions. The Queen of Swords I always see is like that energy of thinking with your head over your heart, maybe ignoring your heart to an extent. And with the moon, I'm extra getting that. It's like there's something deeper under the surface that they're like actively either denying or they're just not conscious of. And with the King of Swords, let's get more about that. What was the King of Swords talking about? Why is this coming out? The Two of Chalices. Whoa. And the Seven of Pentacles. King of Swords, Two of Chalices, and the Seven of Pentacles. Hold on. I need like one more card. Give me like a through point between the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords. How are these connected? The Knight of Swords. There's so much mental energy. And the Eight of Chalices. Oh. This energy is sticky. It's very sticky. Yeah, you know, with the Knight of Swords being this like through line between the king and queen, I'm almost getting this like lack of communication, or it's either a lack of communication or an over communication. And with the Two of Chalices, the Eight of Chalices, and the Moon, it's like there's some kind of unspoken desire to leave a connection or to leave for a connection. Give me one more talking about the Seven of Pentacles. And I feel like there's some kind of seed that's, I don't know, what is being planted with the Seven of Pentacles? It feels like the Eight of Chalices is like the seeds that are being planted are for this energy to leave. This like, I just saw 2 when I said that. I feel like that's kind of what we're at here. The Ace of Swords. Oh my goodness. Absolutely. Okay, there's somebody's in a situation they are not pleased with, that they are unsatisfied with. Low-key, if we're actually talking about like a wedding situation here, it's like they agreed to marry someone that they were settling for. And like I don't even get the sense that you are saying, I don't know, it feels like you want to do something to stop this from taking place. Like this could be someone that you have some kind of history with. I don't really know. But there's a truth that this person is keeping like concealed, and that they're like slowly trying to like get out of themselves. And you know, with the Three of Chalices and the Nine of Wands, hold on. Give me one more card for the Three of Chalices and the Nine of Wands. The King of Wands. What? The Two of Wands, the Knight of Chalices. It almost feels like this energy of like trying to gaslight yourself. And I say that kind of lightly. It's not like, it's just this illusionary energy. Like, ooh, the World is on the bottom of the deck. It's like wanting to be happy with something that you're not happy with. The Two of Wands and the Knight of Chalices makes me think that there's some kind of like deeper desire that yearns to be released. This desire for the world. I feel like somebody's world is kind of like not crashing down around them, but like kind of crashing down around them. Because they're like, they've built some kind of something on like a really faulty foundation. It's not a very like stable position. Her outfit is so cute. She's got like these like kind of plaid like suit pants with like a turtleneck. I love that shit. I need to get a turtleneck. I used to have one, and it like literally just disappeared. Um, it was like a black turtleneck. Hers is white. It's a very cool outfit. It's very random. That's interesting. I want to know what role exactly you're playing in this, because that feels like an energy that you are observing. It seems like you've got, I mean, Five of Wands is on the bottom of the deck. You've got some feelings about it. You aren't exactly satisfied with this situation going how it is. I want to know more. I want to know how you are connected to this. What exactly you're thinking or doing about this. I just saw Judgment again. I don't know. And it seems like you are at the very least looking around you and you're like, this ain't right. What the fuck? I just got a notification from Twitch. It's like, we think you'll like Kai Cenat's stream. Not a day in my life have I watched that kind of live streaming content. Strange. Peculiar. So tell me about how the viewer is connected to this energy. What they are, how this relates to them. The Five of Swords. You're very conflicted about it. You have some things that you are just you want to say about it, and like Loki, I'm noticing the way this guy here has his swords pointed at these other two people. It's like you are just, I don't know. You wanna, you have shit to say. I don't know how else to say that. It's like if somebody were to ask you about this, you immediately would like get hostile. Which like maybe we need to take some deep breaths about it, and not be hostile. But I want to know more. What's the challenge here? The Queen of Pentacles. Weird energy. It's like, whoa. I just got like fucking, that was an experience. I just got like shot back to the past for a second. Like literally like 5 years ago, the winter time, I could like smell the like pine tree forest in the snow, like that dewy but like really refreshing sort of scent. And like what I was feeling at that time, that was fucking so weird. And I got that from the Queen of Pentacles. It's like, hold on, I'll expand on this energy in a second. I need one more card. But there's like a righteousness to you. The Page of Wands. The energy I'm getting from this is like you are very like content with where you are, very sure of yourself, and you're not like there's like not an ounce of desperation there, but it's like seeing a really good friend of yours actively like ruin their life. Oh my God. No, and with the Page of Wands, it feels like you have some kind of outside perspective that this person doesn't have. I don't even necessarily know that this is somebody you want to be with. Like, I'm almost getting this energy that it's someone that you just have like a deep love for. Maybe in a romantic way, but at the very least, it's just like a deep love. And you're watching this happen, and it's like you have a perspective that they don't in some sort of way. It's like because you have this, I wouldn't even necessarily say non-biased perspective, because I'm getting a lot of bias from this. Like you just care about this person a lot, and don't want them to be hurt. But and I think there's like a knowledge of that as well. But with the Page of Wands, it's like you're kind of forced to just watch this happen. You want to like say something, you want to give this person some advice, but also you know that if you did that, it'd be a little unfounded, and it might cause some kind of, it might turn this Five of Swords from a mental conflict to a Five of Wands, to more like actually causing like turmoil and like this person probably leaving your life. But the Queen of Pentacles with the Five of Swords is so interesting because it's like this sense of contentment. It's not like you are trying to ruin anything from a place of like trying to hurt another person. It's like from a genuine place of like, it's like you've been through it before. Wow, this like, I'm getting hit with the pain in my chest. Oh my goodness. It's been a minute since I've like felt so like emotionally invested in a reading before. Or what? That was improper English. It's just been a minute since I felt so emotionally connected to a reading. Um, like I'm hurting for you. We have the Hierophant. Yeah. Oh, I don't even know what you do about this. We'll get advice in a minute, but the Ace of Swords, the Knight of Wands. Yeah. Oh, wow, there's such a pain. Like, this is somebody that you really care about. The Hierophant is telling me that you're like watching some kind of, I mean, the Hierophant, I've talked about it before in it being somewhat like it can speak to marriage, about like ceremony of like long-standing traditions. And with the Ace of Swords, I think there's something behind this that is a little, well, give me a card to confirm what I'm thinking here, Spirit. The Six of Swords. You know that this person should be moving on. Like they're tying themselves to a situation that's like holding them back from their potential. The Six of Swords is all about like understanding when you need to take a sacrifice so that you can like achieve like greater prosperity in the long run. Oh my god, there's such a sadness behind this. I want to like fucking cry. The Two of Wands, the Six of Pentacles. Oh, it literally, and with the Knight of Wands with the Ace of Swords, the Two of Wands, the Six of Pentacles, it's like you want to show this person how much better they deserve, how much more they could have for themselves. And like you want to take some kind of action about it. But there's such like a deep conflict within you. It's like, I don't know that I can do that. But also with the Six of Pentacles, there's this aspect that like, you know that sharing this information would help like this person's, I just saw 34, 43. I'm getting like fucking choked up about this. This is crazy. it's like if you said this to this person, it would open their eyes. But there's also a part of you that knows that if you said something, it's not going to go well at first. And this person is probably going to be like reactive to it, as expected, honestly, because like if you come to someone with information that they don't immediately agree with, it can cause them to get like up in arms. But with the Seven of Pentacles coming out earlier and the Two of Wands now, it makes me think that you want to like kind of plant this seed and be like, I need you to know that this isn't, you deserve better. This person's not all they're cracked at. Oh my God. I'm like actually having to hold back fucking tears. The Emperor's on the bottom of the deck. I want to know what the Emperor with the Ace or the Eight of Chalices and Temperance, the Five of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles under that. It's like you're literally you want this person to recognize how much more they deserve, and you know that like by saying something, it's going to cause like this person to walk away in order to find balance for themselves. And with the Five of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles and the Three of Swords, it almost feels like you're willing to make that sacrifice for their well-being. Oh, I would watch this movie. This is. Hold on, I'm gonna ring the bell again. I was not expecting this to get so, like, heavy. Mm. I'm fucking still, like, fighting off tears. I want to know who this person is to you. Because you seem to care, like, very deeply for them. What's the relationship here? How does the Two of Swords? The King of Chalices. There's such a heartache around this. Oh my God. And the Nine of Chalices. Tell me more about the Two of Swords. What's this speaking to? Oh, there's such like almost a defeat, death. It feels like, hold on. We're gonna get to the bottom of this. Don't you worry. Yeah, this message is so specific. If it's not resonating so far, if you're having to like manipulate the pieces into place, it's probably not your reading. This is going to hit for whoever it's for, because the pain that I'm feeling, this is like, you would know from like the first moment of this. I didn't even realize we were like 40 minutes into this reading. The King of Swords. This is really, like, complicated. Like, convoluted. We have the Queen of Chalices and the Knight of Pentacles to clarify the King of Chalices. How do I describe this, Spirit? The Two of Swords with Death makes me think that there was some kind of... I feel like this is a past relationship sort of thing. Someone you were with at one point in time. Oh my goodness. The Two of Wands. Someone that you had like a lot of plans with. Someone that it felt like you had dreams together. Someone that also, like, I feel like motivated you to pursue your dreams. I just saw 111 on the timer as I said that. But with Two of Swords and Death, it almost feels like there was some kind of, like, agreement that you came to where you were like, with the King of Swords, it took, like, oh wow. The Eight of Wands and the Sun are on the bottom of the deck, and the Page of Swords, it was literally, I don't know if you've seen Schitt's Creek. It reminds me of how Alexis and Ted's relationship ended, where they both were like, the circumstances just will not work for us to be together. Like, because Ted was living in the Galapagos, and Alexis had her whole life with her family, and she was like building her business, and her life was actually starting to take off for the first time, like, because of her own accord. It feels like you guys came together and were like, the way you came together pushed you to pursue something, and because of you pursuing your dreams, like your vision expanding, it got to this point of like, no, there was no way that like it could tangibly work. And with the King of Swords, there was like, I think there was a very much this mutual understanding between you where it's like, there's like a sense of pride between the two of you. Not like an egotistical pride. It's like, I'm proud of you for doing the things that you're doing. And that person had the same sort of thing towards you. With the King of Chalices and the Queen of Chalices, it's like you both nurtured one another. You were like the... Oh my God. Oh my God. The Knight of Pentacles, it feels like there was a patience between you. You know, and I'm noticing how the way these two cards are lined up, the King and the Queen of Chalices, it's literally like you completed one another. You flowed perfectly into each other's I don't know, everything. Oh my goodness. There's such a heartache around this. And the Nine of Chalices, it just extra confirms that sense of contentment between the two of you. It's like you don't even necessarily want to be together. Like there's a contentment about where you stand with one another. There's such like an unconditional love there. But also with that, it's like, you know, this, I just saw 4411. It's literally like you have this connection to this person in such a way where you want to protect them. Tell me more about the Nine of Chalices. Oh, but with the Eight of Wands and the Sun and the Page of Swords on the bottom of the deck, it's like there's the Lovers is below that, and the Tower. I feel for you. The Eight of Wands is also giving me, like, I feel like there is an aspect of this where you might feel that this person is making the wrong choice, that they're with someone that isn't as in alignment with them. It's like you deserve so much better. But with the Eight of Wands, there's also this aspect where, like, it feels like you're being left behind. And with the Sun, I think there's also an aspect of yourself where you're like, you're happy for them, that they're happy. And the Page of Swords is in reverse on the bottom of the deck. And I feel like that... Oh my god, I can't. This is so intense. With the Lovers and the Tower below that, it's like there was some part of you that hoped you would come back together. And with the Page of Swords being in reverse, it's like you know that you can't say anything. My stomach is like making so many noises right now. It's like you're just sick with how things are. And honestly, I'm gonna mute my mic so you don't hear my stomach. I'm so sorry. Or not mute my mic, but turn on noise canceling. Oh. This is such a heartbreaking reading. I'm gonna get some advice on what you can do in this situation. Because I'm honestly not sure. I don't have the full context on your situation. But it feels there's like a very mature energy behind it. Like, it seems like you both have such a deep love for one another. I just saw 7-Eleven. You give each other a sense of presence that you don't have anywhere else, or at least I don't know, there's an awareness. I heard unspoken agreements. Actually, I'm hearing from that one Quadeca song. It's like unspoken agreements that make perfect sense until you say them out loud. Like, that might be what this situation was between the two of you. Like, there was something unspoken about it. Like, you couldn't like ground it fully. And that doesn't necessarily mean that you didn't have a relationship. Like, this could be someone that you just couldn't, the circumstances didn't align for you guys to take things further, I guess. It's actually reminding me of a poem that I wrote, that was like, it's kind of that same sort of thing. There's a line from it, and it says like oh fuck, I don't remember the line. It's something like a magic that crumbled the moment you addressed it. I might have to do a part 2 for this reading, because I could totally just like pump out a 2-hour reading, or maybe, I don't know. Low-key, I might start doing extendeds, because some of these energies recently have just been like, I want to sit here for like 3 hours at a time and just like really get into it. Let me know if you guys would be interested in that. Like me opening like a Patreon or something, for you to get extended readings, because some of these energies recently have just there's so much depth to them that I just feel like I can't give them justice, even in an hour's space of time. Like, I could sit here and I'm so invested in this energy. All right, sorry. Let's actually dive into what you can do in this situation. Where what you can do. I don't know. What's the advice for the viewer? The Fool. There's a card that I'm seeing in my third eye, and hold on. The Four of Swords. The card that I was seeing was the Five of Cups. So we have the Four of Swords. Can we get, like, what's the actual advice card here? The Two of Pentacles. Wow. I think Spirit really wants you to, like, take this into your own hands in a way. More, it's like Spirit's not going to give you the answer for, yeah, I just saw 111 when I looked at the time. You're not going to get a clear idea of what you can do about this. I think it's fully up to you to use your intuition in this situation. The Four of Swords with the Fool and the Two of Pentacles is kind of speaking to the fact that this is, you're in a new place, you're on a new path, you're watching things go down. I don't know. I just saw 144. The Four of Swords tells me that you need to really think about this. You need to think about the way this is making you feel. The impact that your words have, the impact that you have. You know, I'm sitting in the spot at this park, and I can, like, see just over the fence into some of these people's houses. There's this guy walking around, and I'm hearing, like, what do you want your life to look like? And the Two of Pentacles tells me you need to weigh out some options here, in that you need to think about what this person wants above what you want. We have the Nine of Wands and the Page of Pentacles. Because most of all, I'm just getting that this person has moved on. And I know that that's so hard to hear. With the Nine of Wands and the Page of Pentacles, it seems like this person has taken agency of their life, and they're moving forward. And I'm being called to look back at the beginning of the reading, the channeled messages that came through. The energy that it felt like we were going into was, I just saw 333, which extra confirms that point. It's that you may villainize this person, not the person that we're talking about, but the person that this person chose. You may be villainizing them, but in you voicing your opinion, placing what you believe above this person that you care about's opinion, you may become that villain that you view this other person as. And I think Spirit really wants you to take into account where it is you stand, the position that you have in this person's life, and also understand that you don't have the context that they do. And that if you care about this person, if you truly respect them, you would be able to trust that they know what they're doing. And that you don't get to have any say over their life. You don't get to have, you don't get to tell them what they do or don't know. You don't get to tell them what is or isn't good for them. And you know, the Nine of Swords with the Seven of Chalices and the King of Wands on the bottom of the deck, just to confirm that for you, Nine of Swords, Seven of Chalices, King of Wands. I think Spirit is telling you that you need to let this person go. Not even let this person go, like, let's send them off with love. Know that, like, the love that you shared or do share is still there. It just, the affirmation that just came through is my opinions and feelings are valid and important. Your feelings are valid. Like, the things that you feel, the way that you feel about this person is perfectly valid. I think you have a deep love and respect for this person, but that doesn't outweigh their feelings. Their feelings are also valid and important as well. And if they're happy, you need to be happy for them. And with the Seven of Chalices and the King of Wands, it's time to think about life outside of this person. And I want to cry for you. Like, I understand. It's so hard. Oh my God. Oh, this energy is so... Oh, this is a fucking movie that I am watching right now. Like, somebody make this a movie. Maybe that's what you need to do with this. Turn this feeling somewhere. Create something out of this. Oh my God. Holy shit, dude. Where the fuck did this come from? Let's get some more advice. Just to confirm the things that I'm saying here. The Ace of Chalices. You have to give yourself the chance to start over. Again with the Fool. Oh, the Ten of Chalices. And the Page of Wands. This is fucking... Oh my God. Jesus. You have to be willing to start over. Okay? And know that my heart is with you. I'm sending you so much love, and Spirit is so proud of you for having, like, keeping your heart so open. And the Empress is on the bottom of the deck. Like, it's commendable how much love you have for this person. The Nine of Pentacles, the Page of Chalices under that, the Nine of Chalices, and the Seven of Swords. But you need to have this love for this person and have enough love to let them live their life. And with the Seven of Swords, know when people do not belong to you. Alcahest. Yes! That is... And the Five of Chalices. Oh my God. You have to understand that, like, the world does not revolve around you. You are not the main character. Sometimes, like, it almost feels like, oh, the storyline is... I'm gonna cry. Like, literally, it feels like this person invited you to their wedding because they have such a respect for it. Sorry, I'm gonna end up crying. Like, this energy is so intense. It's like they invited you to their wedding and you have such a deep love for them. And there's a part of you that wants to, like, speak out against the wedding, but, like, they had it in them to invite you to their day. It's about them. You have to understand when the story is not about you. This is not about you. And you have to understand that it was probably hard for them to, like, be vulnerable with you in that way, to, like, to take you, to welcome you into this special moment into their life, and to celebrate them, the lovers. And the Queen of Chalices with that, oh my God. And the King of Swords. You have to be willing to look outside of yourself, see their perspective, celebrate how happy they are, and just pour the love that you have for them into the relationship that they are in. This is a moment of maturity. Oh my fucking God. I've never I've never had a reading like this that's touched me so deeply. Like, Spirit's crying with you because your feelings are valid. It's so understandable to have such complex emotions about this. Oh my god, I'm crying, dude. Be willing to prioritize someone else. And I think you have everything that you need to do that, to let this person have their special day, to have their special life, and know that it doesn't need to involve you. Be grateful for what you do have. Be grateful for, oh my god, this is fucking, I'm gonna like sob. Like, this is, oh my god. I feel you. I don't, I hope that you can see this and understand how, oh my god. I know how hard it is. I feel your pain. Know that it's okay. You're gonna get your moment. That it takes a lot of strength to put your own feelings aside and to celebrate another person when it doesn't involve you. No matter how deeply you feel for them, they're happy. And you need to just be happy about that. Be happy that they're happy. Okay? Oh my god. I hope this resonated. I hope this was able to provide you some sort of confirmation or clarity on what you already intuitively know. I hope that you are able to provide yourself grace through this. If you want to book a personal reading with me, you can do so by reaching out to me on Instagram at Full Mental Alchemy with an underscore before and after. I'm gonna start charging for my readings. So when you reach out, I'll do like a little consultation. We can talk on the phone for a little bit or just message back and forth, see if I'm gonna be a good fit for you. Um, yeah, I said 11 as the pricing yesterday in my video, but I'm actually gonna set the price at $25. Um, Mostly because I looked around and I was like, there are some readers charging like $200. So maybe it's not like, I don't know. I can charge 25 and not feel bad about it. No matter how uncomfortable it makes me, because I don't know. But 25 is going to be the price for the personal readings moving forward. I'll link my Cash App below. Um, but also like I also, I don't know. I'm weird about money with spirituality, spiritual content, tarot readings, and all that. Which is why I want to do like consultations before actually booking readings, because I don't want to have someone pay for a reading and then it not resonate. And I don't know. We'll feel it out as we go. But yeah, if you want a personal reading, reach out to me on Instagram. It'll be linked in the description as well. I love you so much. Thank you for sharing this moment in time with me. Be patient with yourself. Give yourself the love and support that you need. Maybe even go to therapy if you need to. It's just an act or sign of weakness. Sometimes it just gives us the space to talk about the things that we need to talk about, and that's okay. That's okay. You're okay, my love. It's okay. Um, yeah, I love you. Take care of yourself. Be patient, and I'll see you in the next reading. Yeah. Bye bye.